52 right here. You're not ready. You're not ready.
They begin with a run by Miller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization, general manager, person. All came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alec Ogletree gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they...
Here's Riley Dixon now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. That burst good for 20 and a first down. First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give Miller another crack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Prescott off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
Now Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. Room here to run. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. To blame there.
Here we go. 52. Here we go. Man left, man left. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. We got three. Three down. Three down. Here we go. Going to 53. 26.
They'll run on first down. It's Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut. Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Miller, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's just me and you.
Prescott on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 31. Prescott going up top for Miller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott has got his targets come. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the ground now with Miller. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking to throw. Prescott looking middle, and it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Now,
Watch right, watch right. Watch right, watch right. Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch.
on 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Miller. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great... Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. To throw is Prescott. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from the pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swain, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 22. terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place. There were no creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
They keep it with Miller on first down. Another good gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's complete. It's Miller.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Prescott, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn out.
52 right here. 52. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now. Here's Riley Dixon now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at about the 14. Gets around him. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll toss it to Miller. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Miller. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on a punt for New York. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the third quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game plan was, you just got to focus on continuing to run the football. And really that takes the pressure off of the guy throwing it around. Doesn't have to be the focal point. Hand it off, let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. The only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with a recipe of the ground game. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On first down, Miller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Double time. 4 down.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a first and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. This is Miller, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run on first down. Miller, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year, 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. From the red zone now, Prescott. It's caught. It's Miller. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check.
They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another? That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. First down, Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, as close to automatic as you can get, 9 out of 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for New York.
Let's go, guys.
And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
Let's go.
The deception there pays.
Here we go. Drop deep. Double tight, guys. Double tight.
A first down throw for Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Prescott now. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. First down, Prescott. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Giants' 41-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller. Quick move by Miller. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 33 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Dallas, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.